Hello everybody, this is Peter the Rock. It's Sunday the 5th of November. Here is a church steeple and it has just chimed 3 o'clock. And on the top of it you can see directions, north to the left, south to the right. What church is this, you may ask? Well, it's St Leonard's. And it's a beautiful church, one of the most interesting I've visited, I think. St Leonard's in Chesham Bois. Just met a local lady who was walking along the path down from Amersham rather up from Chesham to Amersham via Chesham Bois. Now the flint, and she tells me that it is pronounced Bois, as everybody else locally does. The flint is quite interesting in that it's kind of jumbly, jigsaw, which I like. There's no great west door, we're at the west side of the church, but there's a great west window, which I bet, stained glass, must throw beautiful light into the church. And the interesting thing is that the flint lower down is a lighter colour than the flint higher up. I think that's probably to do with the mortar a little bit, but perhaps it's been built in stages, I just don't know. It certainly looks like as if this bit is an extension. Anyway, let's walk round the church in a clockwise direction, of course, to see what we can see. Okay, it's Sunday afternoon. There's a porch. I won't even try to open the door. Well, I will try to open the door, why not? It sort of does open, but it's locked, I think. Lots of stained glass windows. Some buttresses, small buttresses. It's about the smallest buttress I've ever seen. The tower, the steeple, has got anti-pigeon mesh there, which is a good idea. A few gravestones this side of the church. I think there are gravestones all around the church, which is nice. Gives people more of a chance, perhaps more choice, where they want to end up. But very interesting. And the flint is semi-jigsaw and semi-aligned. It's the only way I can describe it. But it's not jarring, it's quite beautifully done. Here is a marvellous cross. Let's have a look at this. See if we can read any inscription. No, we can't. Okay. Let's walk through here. Let's get back on the path. Very peaceful little graveyard. I'd rather walk on less hilly bits when I've got a camera than really steep bits. Hope you don't mind, viewers. Anyway, here we are. We're on a sort of path come road, but it's a beautiful church. I don't know how old it is. I did do some research for this, but I've forgotten it. But I'm sure you can look it all up in wiki something if you want to. It's quite a big church. And the lady I met who was on the path, who talked about the shortcut up, because there's a main path down from Chesham Bois down into Chesham Bois. And I remember a spur coming off up to this church, but I couldn't remember exactly where it went, and she was able to point it out to me. And she wore a little cross, and that usually indicates Christianity, which was nice. So I said, I'm heading this way. I pointed the way to a church, and she remembered the name, St Leonard's Church, and I said, oh yes, that's it. And then I realised what I'd done. And I said, of course that's it. She should know, she's a local, whereas I am not. We have a nice field here with a bench. I seem to have actually got out of the church area, so I'll sign off here and get back into the church.